Good morning, Knicks Nation. Today is Thursday, the 5th day of March, 2026. I hope you're all safe and healthy today and your family is safe and healthy, and that the needs of you and your family in terms of food, shelter, clothing, as well as health are being met today. Blessings upon those that work in the area of health, along with first responders every day doing their best to save lives. Those also that pick up garbage, keep our places clean, and those that make deliveries for our convenience. Double blessings on the men and women trying to help rescue, deliver, and recover teenagers and children, victims of child molestation and pedophilia. Those that are helping the ones that are victims of prostitution, child prostitution, pornography, child pornography, human trafficking, and sex slavery. Double curses upon the perpetrators, profiteers, and perverts that create the demands that cause these industries to exist. Finally, double blessings on the homeless. More than 700,000 men, women, children, families, senior citizens, military veterans, homeless in the United States of America. Millions around the world, including now Iraq, that don't have homes. Blessings upon them, for theirs is the kingdom. There was a basketball game last night at Madison Square Garden. New York Knicks, I'm so proud of our team. Played a tough game, second night of a back-to-back on tired legs, but they lose to the Oklahoma City Thunder 103-100. Oklahoma City was rested. They had rested, even though they also played a back-to-back. They were rested, both Hartenstein and SGA, and they were fresh for this game. The Knicks, meanwhile, you could see the tired legs, as we thought would happen. But as we also hoped, they executed very well. You could see the tired legs I mentioned in the shooting and the legs. You could see they shot 29% from three-point range, including the last possession where both Jalen Brunson and OG Anunoby had open looks that most of the time they would hit. But again, tired legs was what caused them to miss those shots. Yes, we give credit to the OKC defense. They're a tough team, but the Knicks can play with them. And what I saw last night tells me the Knicks can play with them in a 7-game series, especially once we get Deuce back. We had no Mitchell Robinson last night, but Karl-Anthony Towns came through with 17 boards. Yes, he fouled out, but again, we got to let Carl be Carl. Let him play his game. Let Cat be Cat. Stop whining about the foul. He did business. 17 boards. The Knicks, and that led the Knicks in the board category, 48-38, in the offensive rebounds, which Cat was horsing 12-3. So we was playing with them. And in fact, the Knicks had a 4-point lead at one point. So, and have fought back from 15 down. Brunson, in the assassin role, of course, starting in the third quarter, was pushing for that comeback. Shamet was the player of the game to me. Shamet and Cat. Cat, again, the defense, the boards. Shamet, the defense, and the offense, again, on tired legs, was coming through. So it was a good game. I'm sad we lost, of course, but I was happy with, I was mostly saying good job at the TV because of the number of nice defensive plays, ball movement, open shots they were getting. They just wasn't hitting them, and I understood. Also, as I'm watching the game, those are tired legs. Okay, we have to understand that, and that's an energy issue, and that was going to be the situation whereby, because they were about half a step slow, that is what caused Oklahoma City to have a lot of open looks and hit 38% from the three-point line. But again, I like the way our guys battled. Oklahoma City is a championship team, obviously. So you're playing the best, and you play them toe-to-toe on the second night of a back-to-back. You can't really ask for much more than that. The Knicks had 6 players in double figures. Mo Diawara had 9. But listen, the bench, 31 minutes for Shaman. He was plus 12. 13 minutes for Mo D. He was plus 3. 12 minutes for Alvarado. He was minus 8, but you saw the energy. And then, of course, we saw Ariel Hukporti put in 9 minutes. It's plus 7. Okay? That you can't really ask for much more off the bench than that. That was on the second night of a back-to-back. And they brought the energy. They even had Sohan in there for a couple minutes. He was plus 5 because of that defense. See? So it's good that we got Mo D. And it's good that we got Sohan because in certain situations, you could use Sohan, okay? Not all the time. I don't think he's going to be a regular rotation piece. He only played 2 minutes last night because Mo D done took that spot. But It's good to have him because of situations like this. Now, the starters, again, Brunson shot the ball 18 times, was 5 of 18, but if you watch the game, he wasn't hogging the ball. He was being assassin Brunson the third and fourth quarter. Hart also 4 of 11, 0 for 3 from the three-point line, but he was also 12 rebounds. He was bringing the energy that we needed. Again, second night of a back-to-back. Karl Anthony Towns, again, 7 of 8 from the field because he was taking good shots. Again, the ball was going through him, and he was doing business properly. So I like what I saw last night. I like overall what I saw. Like I said, at the end of the game, they had 2 shots at the basket, both good shots. They just couldn't knock them down. Tired legs are going to do that. But like I said, in a 7-game series, you ain't going to see tired legs. In the 7-game series, you're going to have the same team. You're going to have time to strategize. You're going to have time to counter and then, counter, And so I like the way we're looking right now. The Knicks are playing very well. This was a game you weren't. I was basically hinting yesterday on yesterday's video, they probably lose this game. But I wanted to see the execution, and I did. They executed very well. Again, the tired legs causes them to lose the game, but they executed very well. They had 12 turnovers, which means they did very well. They only had 23 assists, which again, on a game that there's tired legs, when you see in the second half of back-to-back. By the way, that was the 11th back-to-back that the Knicks played this year, and they still got like 2 more. In the 11 back-to-backs, from my count, they have won both sides of them 4 times. They have lost both sides of them 3 times. And they have split them 3 times. Okay? Yeah. So, yeah, that's how it goes. So including this time. So they split. This is the 4th split. So they split them 4 times. They won 4 of them. They lost 3 of them. And so they've been doing good. This is, to me, when you got 11 back-to-backs and you handling it like that, that's a good team right there. So the Knicks have been playing very well. And they're really playing well against top-tier teams. They're playing very well. So I'm liking what I see. My hope now, today's Thursday, they're traveling. They're traveling, and they're going to be playing. Now, this is interesting, man. You check this out. So the Knicks are traveling today. They're going to be playing on Friday. Who are they playing? They're playing in Denver, okay? Now check this out. Boston is playing in Boston against Dallas. Now the good thing is that Boston, Detroit, and New York all lost, so the Knicks did not lose any ground. Boston is playing Dallas after having gotten whipped by Charlotte. And I'm going to tell you, Charlotte's balling right now. Charlotte, if the playoffs would start today, they in the play-in. Okay, and they would be dangerous out, right now. So Boston plays Dallas. Thing is, Cleveland played Tuesday. And then Cleveland going to have 5 days off. Cleveland won't play again. When is the next time you guys, they play Sunday, and they have 5 days off, and they're going to be against Boston at home. So this is a time for Cleveland to make up ground, and this is a time for Boston to lose ground. They got to go to Cleveland Sunday. And that game's, and the Knicks play also a back-to-back. They're going to play Sunday at the Lakers and then Monday at the Clippers. Okay? And this is Friday. This is the Friday they playing at Denver. Okay? So this is no joke. But good thing is we're going to have Mitchell Robinson Friday. We're going to have Mitchell Robinson Sunday. We probably will not have Mitchell Robinson Monday. Okay? Which is fine. They're going to have to battle through, as we knew this was coming, this road trip. But yeah, Cleveland got a soft part of the schedule right now. They play Tuesday. They don't play again until Sunday, and they're at home. Okay? And they're going to be at home for a minute. So here we go. It's going to be a dogfight for the first 4 spots to the end of the season. Outside looking in is Toronto right now. The Knicks got like 3 games on Toronto right now. So outside looking in, the top 4 is Toronto. Toronto, unless something changes, they looking like 5 or 6. Top 4 is Detroit, New York, Boston, and Cleveland, and they're gonna be battling for jockeying for position in them top 4 spots going to the end. It's good that the Knicks are playing their best basketball right now. They done figured out the defense. They done figured out the rotation. And we just waiting for Deuce to get back. But in the meantime, they done figured it out. Okay, listen. In the loss, the Oklahoma City scored 103. The Knicks still tight on the defensive end. And you ask the Oklahoma City player, they'll tell you, Knicks are tough on defense. Everybody now knows. So that being the case, we're getting down to the nitty gritty, and we're getting down to the nitty gritty, playing our best. So it's a good time to be playing your best because this is the toughest part of the season. And now we're gonna go ahead on tomorrow night, visit Denver. The Joker and them ain't gonna be no joke, no pun intended. Jamal Murray dropped 45 in their last win. This ain't gonna be no joke, okay? The Knicks, I'm hoping that them legs are ready for Friday. They got today off, but that don't mean anything, but you're hoping they come back strong on Friday. If they could bring the energy on Friday, we'll be in good shape, okay? Even in Denver, I think we'll be in good shape. So let's hope they have that energy. We know now who the rotation is. We know what to expect. Mo D is in the rotation. Sohan is not. And you're going to have Mo D, Mitch Rob, Alvarado, and Shamet ready for Friday. And then, of course, the starting unit. Everybody knows what they got to do. We know what Knicks basketball is about, and they're playing it. Hopefully, we'll be ready for tomorrow. We'll see what happens. But y'all enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Please be safe out there. Shalom.